want to run the cows out of food before we start making TMR there. Because if we put any TMR in the cows, they're going to eat that first, and the silage is just going to sit there. So, yeah. Alright, I don't know how much mineral that barn holds. It's crazy to think, though, it's worth $1 million right now. That's kind of wild, right? $1.2 million right now. Oh my God. And that's why I don't want to buy it. Because let's see, what is that? I don't think it tells me in that other thing. It should be right here somewhere. No, I'm dumb. Don't. My eyes burn. Remember, chat. Where the heck is that? Am I done? It's okay. Hold on, right here. There we go. All right, so it actually would cost more to buy. Actually, no, it's less. Never mind. But not by much. So it'd probably be like $1 million to buy what I just made. Whereas it's like 1.2 to sell. So pretty good. My eyes are on fire still, by the way. I'm going to go get like 2 cups of milk and like put it up to my eyes. That wouldn't look weird or anything, would it? No. Not at all. Alright, take that up there. Okay, that held a decent amount, like 100K. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so I'm gonna grab the, and like I said, I'm gonna get that silage out of there. I'm gonna get that silage out of there, Chad. Okay, put this in here. Stop. Then if we look here, we have alfalfa hay. Do we still have, wait, what happened to the rest of our alfalfa? Didn't I just have like 800,000 liters of oh, it's still in there. Okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute, what happened to it all? I thought I'd been bamboozled. Alright, we're good. We gotta go reclaim. It hasn't, I mean, it's only been 24 hours, so. Now, granted, I could turn the numbers up on that thing a little bit if I needed to, but it's all good. There we go. All right, let's turn the time up a little bit. And the other thing I need to do, I guess, is stop this guy. He's trying to feed the cows, so we'll just park him here for now. Trying to feed him silage. All right. Cows, the pigs are great. All right, that 60,000 silage needs to go away. Why is it still full? There we go. I was like, what is happening? It's not going down. Oh no. Oh no. It actually doesn't go down as fast as I thought. 60,000 is still not enough, though, for the amount that we have. I guess I could get... I could get... if this doesn't work, chat. If this whole experiment doesn't work, I do have a modded loading wagon. Not loading wagon. A modded mother bin that I could potentially park with the auger going in the door and just put like a fat quantity of stuff in there, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it nearly as often. Like, I think I got one that does like a couple million, right? What's this one do? That does... Is that 500,000? That one's a million. That one's a million. It's not that much then. Never mind. Alright, the cows are empty. Stop the time. Stop the time. There's a bar there. Okay, noted. Noted. Alright, tip that up. Now the other thing I don't know about is, does the robot have collision? So like, if I have fast time and I'm sitting right here, is the robot gonna hit me? I think I know the answer. The answer is probably yes. But we'll see. Wait, okay, the robot does. Oh, wait, the robot goes that way? I didn't know that. Sneaky little devil. Wait, I did not know that at all. Somehow they got TMR already, too. I didn't know the... Oh, okay, this makes sense. I didn't know the robot came to this end. First time using this board. Using the robot on this barn, I should say. Oh, that makes all the sense in the world, actually, doesn't it? Wow. A little bit of mineral, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, so there's 3,800 in there right now. The robot's so slow. Come on, little buddy. I think that's already like what he technically dumped in there. And see, the interesting thing is when you fast time, the robot doesn't go any faster. So there's that. But I think at the top of the hour, every hour, they should get more food. I think it's the way that works. 3,800. Set, yeah, see, okay. Okay. So the robot's kind of just the visual. It doesn't actually need to run, it looks like, to me. That truck's doing its thing, chat. Alright. James, what's going on, man? How are you? So... yeah. Okay. That truck is doing its thing. So this tells me... Hold on. So I'm going to stop the time right there. They have 23,000, chat. 23,000. Are we able to actually do this again? Hopefully the sheep keep the wool at the sheep. Oh yeah, buddy. Even at a fast time, it's keeping up. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, we just solved it. That's what we gotta do, chat. We gotta make real TMR. That's all we gotta do. Use the robot. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm here for that. And then the other thing is... The whole theory behind this is to be able to fast time more than, like, you know, 5 minutes. So if we come over here, there's still a decent amount. Yeah. There's still plenty of silage and everything here, so... That has fixed our issue, chat. The robot is gonna work. which means we have to keep farming the ingredients for TMR and for mineral. But that's okay, because we'll actually make more money off our cows now. Water buffalo. Because they'll be running more efficient. Because they're running on TMR now instead of just silage. The silage is the easy way, but it's also a pain when it comes time to feed. That was the whole problem with the silage, was the feeding. Because it only holds 60,000, and 60,000 is not enough. So, but 60,000 silage, where it's, or TMR, where it's constantly being refilled, that's gonna be enough. So that's good. I would say that solved our problem, chat, finally. Heck yeah, dog. Let's go. We gotta go fertilize the alfalfa, chat. Before I forget again. I've already technically forgotten once today, so. Should have done this yesterday, but it's okay. In-game yesterday, that is. Alright, we got our 8,000 liters of fertilizer. Let's go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. And I'll change that wagon there. Probably just to feed the sheep. So yeah, I'll probably change it just to feed sheep. So when the sheep get full, he'll just stay there. Instead of running his laps. Which is fine. Crop sensors are on. Alright. Alright, this is going to take all the nitrogen. I could have just put slurry on this first, but oh my goodness. So for the record, we are going from like a 0. Because I forgot to fertilize this last time. Yeah, we're going from 0 to 160. Oh, this is gonna take so much fertilizer. That's okay though. It happens. It definitely happens. When you forget to fertilize stuff like an idiot, you know? It definitely happens. And then what little fertilizer, what little nitrogen was here got cooked out by the last crop, so. Or the last cutting of the alfalfa, if you will. But we should be good to go now. I'll leave a little skipper there apparently, but it's alright. We do our turns different, I guess. Alright. I'm down 10% already on my fertilizer. 11%. Jeez. That's crazy. But that's all right. We'll have tons of alfalfa next mowing. So that'll be good. Tons. If you rolled it, would that give you the fur for free? With a grassland care roller, Jeff? I don't know. Because I know that works on grass. I don't know about alfalfa, does it? I mean, it is still we could try it. You know what? I don't know. Jeff, I am John Plow, the science guy. I like to teleport too, but don't tell anybody, chat. John Plow, the science guy. Yeah, I'm putting myself in the same with Bill Nye right now. All right. We don't need the cedar part. All right, we're gonna lease that. Oh man. I've never tried to use one of these rollers on an alfalfa field. But we're doing it. John, now let's go. these things are so tiny. They're so tiny. God, I never use this thing. Wait, that's really that's the, okay. We are down. And I'm gonna guess that ain't doing jack diddly nothing. And I would be correct. All right, noted. Grassland care roller does nothing. I don't have to turn this thing on or something weird, do I? Hold on. So to make sure I don't have to. I don't think I do. No. Grassland care roller does nothing on alfalfa. Noted. Somebody write that down. Are those gunshots or fireworks? I think that was gunshots. Chat. Going on break. All right, we'll catch you. Chat, it's a little early for gunshot or firework, like early in the year. Who am I kidding? I live in St. Louis. It's never too early. Oh man, most of the time in St. Louis, it's gunshot. For the record, that's how that game goes. Spoiler: it's not really much of a game. The answer is usually gunshot. Thankfully, I don't quite live in the city, so it's not bad. Not as bad out here. I don't live in the city at all. Who am I kidding? I live in a city, not the city. As I am. Oh, apparently you can't fertilize ground that you've backed over. Oh, with the boom on? That's awkward. Oh well. Jeff, it was a good thought for the record, and now we know. And it doesn't do anything. For science, I'll, make it happen. What'd I lose, like, a couple bucks on a leasing cost? Whoopie-doo. Ain't no thing but chicken wing. Probably less than a chicken wing cost, I guess. I have no idea. Actually, I don't need them. I don't know. Not a clue. Yeah, so note this up. Don't back up with the boom on over ground that hasn't been fertilized. Apparently, because it counts on the thing that it has been. Or it must tell the sprayer that it has been, but it doesn't actually change the map. Kind of wild, huh? Kind of wild. What's that, chat? Nothing. Nothing that I need to worry about right now. Oh, chat, I got another proposal offer from Kick. I actually didn't even look at it yet. I don't know what they're offering me. It's probably just a generic, like, auto bot, like, chat GPT email, but not sure. Why do they have to lie? I just want to know. I just want to know in these emails, why do they lie, chat? Hi, but it's blah 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 name, right? Basically, it starts with a little introduction from the whatever at Kick, and then it goes. I've really enjoyed following with the community that you built. Buddy's never seen my stream. I guarantee it. Somehow they found my email, which is, it's out there. It's not hard to find. And, don't lie. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to me and say that you've watched my stream. You know? Don't do that. Don't worry, Chad. I'm not going to partner with Kick, okay? Just saying. Just saying. All right. That's crazy. Wow. Wow, chat. Wow. If Kick wasn't owned by a gambling website, I would think about it. I just don't know about the whole gambling website part, you know? It's kind of weird. Just saying. Because honestly, their offer is very attractive. I don't know if anybody's watching Farm Sim on Kick, but like, what they just said in that email is, it's attractive. But I don't know if there's anybody watching Farm Sim over there. Now there is, the one part that was interesting is there is no exclusivity, so like, you can multi-stream. Which that's nice, which that's really becoming more of a thing where like sites don't care, like Twitch doesn't care anymore. They did for a long time. Anymore. Alright, so we should be able to fast time again, right? Our cows should be okay. Water buffalo should be fine. Let's just do it and see what happens, shall we? Heck yeah. I'm here for it. Come on. Oh yeah, this is the way to go. This is by far the way to go. All right, we got to go one more month on pigs, and then the only thing is, I guess I have to check once in a while. And just make sure that this has stuff. Until I get this automated, which I might do eventually, but like that's still... There's still a decent amount of stuff here. There's 200,000 silage still. Yo, that's kind of crazy. Wow, I can fast time for days. I'm here for that. So getting through the winter is going to be so much faster now. Heck yeah. I'm here for that. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay. All right. It's the wrong button. All right, we got... Why is that not doing anything? My alfalfa is like stuck in time. Which is fine. It'll be all right. All right, let's get this guy back. So I think I'm finally done lime spreading everywhere. Don't believe I have to worry about that again. This is still good. Need to sell the pigs. Somebody's laying on their horn going down the highway right now. Sounds like a semi city horn. For some reason. Okay. Pigs are sold. 1.5 million. We're gonna keep fast timing. Oh, this is so much better. For the record. This is way better. than the way I was doing this before. Oh man, this is so much better. I do need to get that 70-10 running feeding the sheep, but we can do that now. It's also not a big deal. The sheep are probably fine. And we're back to April planting season, just like that. That was really fast. Wow. And they're set on the sheep already, so we'll just let that one go. And let's check the cows. So... wait, what? Okay, so they ran out of food on that fast time. How many days did we just go? And now they're out of... what are they? Oh, they're out of... okay. Okay, but that's still not bad. We have a million slurry to do something with, y'all. That's still not bad. Like, at all. That's actually pretty darn good. So really, I'd only have to feed them like once per winter instead of like non-stop in the winter. I'm kind of here for that. To be honest, I'm kind of here for that. That's actually really nice, yeah. And if I automate that, I wish I could have like the one tractor do all four things, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that. See, now after playing Captain and figuring out the new train system in there, that would be sick if auto drive could implement that network feature from Captain over here. Because basically what you do, and I'll take a deep dive into this on Friday probably on stream when I'm playing Captain, but basically what you do is you set up like every point you want something picked up from or every point you want something dropped off from, and you set up a bunch of waiting points on your train network. So I had to make a train yard. And then the trains figure out where they're going to go, what needs picked up, what needs dropped off, all around the entire map. And I mean, you could separate it into different networks and stuff, but... so think of that in this case, you know, you could have, say, this tipper. Now, unfortunately, this is not a thing, but it would be awesome if you could set a marker here and say, hey, I need straw delivered here, I need dry alfalfa, I need silage, and then like this tractor, let's say, could like figure that out and go get it from somewhere that has all that stuff. Now, not a thing, but it would be way cool if it was. Like, if they could implement that train network in here, that would be sick. Oh, man. That'd be wild, but unfortunately it's not a thing. Yeah. Memorial Day. Soy Red Palms, you're barbecuing for Monday already? Wow. Interesting. Northern J, no problem. Anytime, man. Anytime. Feel free to, you know the drill. Look at you, Jay. Have a good night, man. Thanks for the 20 bits. Ghost Reaper, I appreciate the bits. How's it going? Boy, it's popping. That is Monday, right, chat? Memorial Day. Is that coming up Monday already? I think it is, right? Pretty sure. Dang. Thanks for the bits again. 2 weeks. Why are you making burgers already? It's 2 weeks away, dog. 2 weeks, okay.
Ghost Reaper 4201 cheered X100.
Ghost Reaper, thanks for the bits. 2 weeks. Hey, there's a Sean. Hi, Sean. Sean, have you cut the grass yet? Did that happen yet? How'd it go if you did? I know you were talking about it the other day. Nope. Okay. All right. I got you. You're awesome. Oh, is it? Did we get all the fires out last night? Oh, yeah. Everyone. Yeah. Okay. Ghost Reaper, they said the 71 bits. You finding these under your couch cushion or what? And the 24 bits? Yeah, we got all the fires out last night. We played for a while last night, like 10:30, 10:45, something like that. 10:30, I don't know. We were trying to get, I was trying to get the guys a couple of achievements. It's weird, like, achievement hunting, and I don't need the achievements, you know? It's kind of weird. Did I ever Mayday? In the firefighting game, on purpose, I did once, yeah. I did by accident, too. I definitely did by accident. I went in for a person and the whole room was on fire and I couldn't see the doorway to get back out and I was done. Yeah, and I was toast after that, man. I was a crisp critter. You betcha. Yeah, we had to restart. I think 2 of us went down at that time. We were trying to get to a victim and it didn't end well. Just put it that way. Definitely did not end well. But yeah. It was a good time. I foresee us playing that again. I don't know how soon it'll be or anything, but the guys still need some achievements, so I'm down to play. Down to help. You know, they help me get my achievements basically, so I can help them get theirs. I don't mind. Don't mind at all. Plus, it's just fun to play that game again. You know, that game is just fun to play in general. So yeah. All right, so chat, here we go. We need a planting plan. We need silage, by the way. We need silage. We are down to 1 million silage. Seems like a lot, not really a lot. When you consider, like, you know, you got to plan ahead for silage, right? It's not just, poof, I have silage. So here's what I'm thinking. We have barley in 10, barley in 123. So that leaves us with, you know, 21, 22, 23, 27, 13, and 12, all open. I think we need to plant heavy on corn because I need corn as corn too. I need to plant a lot of corn, chat. I need to plant a lot of corn. I'm doing what's poppin'. Welcome in. What else do we need, chat? What else do we need right now? I have more barley. I eventually need more sunflower, but I think I'll be okay on sunflower for a while. Because I have 800,000 mineral feed. So if we have a field, though, we should plant it in sunflower. Problem is the sunflower, the yield's so bad that, like, it's almost not worth doing sunflowers unless you have a giant field to do sunflowers on, you know? All right, I'm gonna plant, like, aggressive on corn. So yeah, thanks for getting you hooked on Captain. No problem. I'll be playing it Friday. I'm still hooked myself, you know. Yeah, no, legit. I will be playing Fridays, 3 p.m. Central, 3 to like 10, or so. I'll be playing Friday, and uh, I've got some plans. I got stuff to do, man. I got stuff to do. Just furthering the map in general, research and all that kind of stuff. All kinds of stuff, Chad. Ah. The train videos are wild, are they? Oh yeah, I gotta take a deep dive and show you guys the new train network that I have all set up. That'll be a while. I can run through all that. It's really cool. It's really cool the way it works. I gotta play a decent amount between now and then though, because I'm trying to build up some stockpile on there. Right now is what I'm trying to work on, so yeah. And building stockpile is great. Boy, does it take a minute. So definitely takes a minute. All right, so we're gonna park lime spreader and grab a planter. Probably grab a planter with the other big deer. And I really could spread manure more. I'm not going to put the manure equipment away because I might use that still, actually. Because I can always spread manure after I plant. Like, directly after. So. Because I have a million manure at the cows alone right now, so. It's time to do something with a bunch of that, you know? But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get planters started. That's more important to me right now, but I can always do a little top dress after planting with a slurry. Not something I would normally do, but it is something I can. Alright, we gotta park some of this. We got crap everywhere, chat. I do right now. This is bad, man. It's everywhere. I gotta get like trucks out of the way and this is why I need parking spots for everything, chat. That's okay. 3 Central. Yeah, whatever. Anytime I mention a time, it's always going to be Central. Because I'm 3. I'm Central. I'm 3 and I'm Central. No, I'm Central. So yeah, whatever I talk time is, it's always going to be Central time. Oh wait, I can't use this tractor on that, can I? Well, crappers. Alright, this tractor will go back on the fertilizer, or on the slurry tanker instead, I guess. Which is fine. We'll use that eventually. Like I said, probably set this up after planting, to be honest. Okay, so what tractor? This doesn't need to be here anymore. Let's send this. I'm gonna send this over here. Actually, that'll be out of my way. Chad, I hear the frog. There's a frog outside my house somewhere. I don't know where, but he's got to go away. He's been hanging out for like weeks at this point. And like, he'll kind of move around a little bit. I can tell, like, based on the noise, it's coming from a slightly different area. But like, Buddy's got to go. And I've gone out and tried to find him, and I can't find him. You know, I want to relocate him to the neighbor's house, you know? Just saying. He needs a little vacation, you know? He's very annoying. I assume it's a frog. I don't know what else it would be. I just don't want him to get in the garage, you know. I have had that happen before. This is the little guy. I mean, he was tiny. Little tiny one. Frog, that is, chat, frog. You know, since we're working on getting planners going and it's 5:30 and I got to dip out of here in about half an hour, chat, I might actually roll a bunch of these fields later because it'll be off stream and I'll have time. I know it's only 2.5%, but hey, that's 2.5% more silage, you know? That's the way I see it. 2.5% is 2.5%, man. Might as well. Oh, yeah, Captain on Friday will be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm trying to build my stock, so I got to play that a bunch tonight. So something like rolling these fields is actually a great thing to do off stream while I'm tapped into Captain, you know? So, yeah. Great thing to do for the record. Because like I said, 2.5% is 2.5%. The tractor looks really good on that planter, doesn't it, chat? Man. Looking good. I need the one with like the tanks here for the, except for I don't fertilize in my plant, but like it'd look cool. About like 2 tanks on each side on the bar. Again, I don't fertilize in my plant, but it'd look cool. It'd look really neat. And clearly it's all about looks around here at Puma HQ, okay? It's not. Okay. Alright, do we course play it, chat? Or do we hire it? Probably just hire it. To be honest, it should be just fine on hired worker. Maybe, well, might have some issues on the field. Some of those trees are kind of close, but it should be okay. It should be fine. Alright, first Terry. Oh, and we got to figure out where we're planting onions. We got to figure that out too, chat. Like, I might need to buy a little field somewhere. Start my onion farming endeavors. All right. What is that running? Oh, that's at JCB. I was like, what is up there? I don't have anything running laps around the map. What is that? Spelt. Interesting. Chat, I do have $1.6 million right now. What do I do with that money? Is it time for another field? 1.6 million to get me a okay sized field. I feel like that might be the strat. Might be the strat. New combines? Combine? Problem is I want to be able to go to 2. I don't know if 1.6 is a, well, I don't know. I mean, I would sell what I have for sure. But yeah, I don't know if that's enough. Yes to the new field. Farmer Jordan, thanks for the raid. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Gotta get that hoof track in. And spin around. Awesome, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Okay, I can sell both my combines. I can sell both the combines, corn heads, grain heads. I just don't know if I'll be able to pull that off to buy everything I need. It's like them combines are not cheap. Although really between my two well, I might buy what I have now, might buy a new one. I don't know that though. There is probably a tractor I could sell. There's a tractor that just sits in a building. Don't ever use it. I also do have buffalo milk I need to haul again. That tends to build up. Whoops. Yeah. I mean, it just sits in a building. Things probably got cobwebs by now, you know? I'm just saying. All right. Next biggest field, we're going to go down there. Planting a ton of corn. Although I probably don't need to plant a ton of corn, right? Just plant a ton of corn. It's fine. I like corn. I was gonna say I don't have to buy the grain heads right now if I'm planting all this corn, but I have barley planted in 2 fields, so I'd have to buy that. I have to buy corn heads. Maybe we like start with a combine and see how far that gets us. Oh, that's not the right. There we go. Maybe that's the strat. Wait, which one has more? Okay, so this one's gonna be worth more money. It has less hours. 19.9 hours, chat. That's a fair bit of hours because this one was brand new and we bought it 19.9 hours. It's a fair bit of combining. I could always sell mineral feed. I could always sell mineral if I needed more money. This stuff's worth bank. Oh, man. I know I have some tractors sitting around, but I use them, so besides the one. I'd never use the thing anymore. Alright. No. I'm not even going to take it to the shop, because the shop, the thing at the shop's kind of awkward being in that building. Hey. Goodbye. This is Ringwoods. I'm not done with this map. I'm just getting going here, dog. Now, the other map I'm done with for now. I say for now, I could go back to it someday. Realistically, will I? I doubt it. Just full transparency, but like, you never know. I might. So. You never know. That was some good money there. $472,000 for that? Heck yeah, dog. Oh, I see you, Scoot. I see you. Don't worry. Looks similar. Yeah, no worries. Chad, I don't need this trailer. This wagon. Look at me. I'm so strong. I can move that whole wagon all by myself. Sideways even, chat. Man, I'm strong. I am one strong farmer, chat. It's actually not strong farmer that I use, by the way. It's lumberjack. That's how I'm doing that. Let's just look, see really fast. Just, you never know. The tractor or the combine I want could just be in here. You never actually know, chat. Ooh, another one of those. I got like 3 of those already. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was the combine. That's the one I just sold. I got all excited first, but I felt it too. I was like, oh, that's it. There's the header for onions that I'm going to need later. If I actually do that. I may not do that this in-game year for the record. I might do that next in-game year, just for the record. I will do onions on here eventually, though. Don't I promise, chat. I will. All right, so chat, we're not getting the gold edition combine. I just want to be very clear. Okay, but you guys could choose CR11 or AF11. I don't like the look. It's ugly, Sean. It's ugly. If all of it was that gold, it would be fine. All right, my bad. But it's ugly. It's ugly. That's my problem with it. It's wonderful, Sean. All right. Pops said red, by the way, chat. So hashtag blame Pops. Hashtag blame Pops. Oh, hey, it's a Tony. Look at you, Tony. Tony, you get me dimensions of that thing yet? Just asking for my dad. He's my dad. Woogie, woogie, woogie. Transport wheels, case, US, sure. All right. So chat, remember 19.2 meters. I don't know if I'm going to want 2 of these, by the way. One might be enough. That's 18 meters. So yeah, we're good. We're good. Bring it big shoulder. Wow. I'll be 100. No, I know you didn't, Zach. It was a trick question, brother. I knew the answer before I asked the question, dog. Unless you sent me a snap in the last couple hours. Otherwise, I already knew the answer, dude. Just saying. Pops is wanting to like maybe drive out that way and look at it tomorrow. So like, you know, I can delay it though. I can tell him no. But he's actually like legit wanting to drive that way tomorrow morning, I think. He had talked about it. We're nowhere near ready for it, but he's like, if the boss says we could borrow it, he wants to like go get it. So it's Pops, you know. Chad, I may have gone with slightly too big of a corn head. I forgot how goofy this one looked. Should we go with the smaller one, chat? I mean, it's a 4X map, though, right? I might have to go with the smaller cornhead. Hang on, what are our options? Hold on. So that's a 24 row. That's a 20. That's a 16 row. That's 15 meters. My concern, chat, is that it's gonna fill up too fast. But we'll try it, and if it fills the combine too fast, then we'll get the other header. That's gonna be the issue, though. It's gonna fill up so fast. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. But it's a 4X map, so I mean, having some slightly, it's basically double the size. But having some bigger equipment's fine, right? It's fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're using modded equipment. Or something. We got a 61-foot draper head behind us, chat. That's gonna make harvesting so nice. Just for the record. Alright, I don't think I can... I probably can. Drive around the way I normally do. This, with this rig. Let's go. I know I have a plow sitting back here in the way, but it's fine. Oh, I forgot about the trailer. Alright, so chat, this is where we have to do a little math, because how much did we get off that other, or how much did this just cost? I guess is the real question here. We can go check. That doesn't even fit there. Alright, that's good enough for now. We're out of the way enough. Like 1.1? Was it really? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, new vehicle, 1.1 million. So I can't do the second one. So we're gonna have one giant combine and one tiny combine. Oh, for a minute. That's fine. It's all good. It's all gravy. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. $1.1 million sitting there. That is so stupid. I'm just saying. It is so stupid amount. It's such a stupid amount of money. Sell some mineral? I could. Yeah, but then I just have to grow the stuff to make it fast, you know? To grow it again. Or to make it again. I could, though. Alright, let's do a little slurry shuffle real quick, chat. The slurry shuffle. Yeah, I wouldn't sell all of it, yeah. I could sell some. I mean, it would be awful nice to have... Actually... Hold on. What was it? 1.1. Okay, so this other combine's not going to get me as much money is the problem. Is it's used. It has more hours. I really kind of want to feel that, to be honest, but kind of that ship's probably sailed. We're spending that much on combine. Well, we're gonna be able. I'm gonna be able to harvest corn super fast. I really don't know if 2 of those would be a good idea with the current auger wagons that I have. And I don't really know how much bigger I'm gonna go on auger wagons because I'm not gonna run articulated tractors on the grain carts because they wobble too much. I mean, ideally, I'd get the big grain carts and use articulated tractors, but they will wobble too much and they tend to cause more problems than it's worth. So I don't know if I'd be able to keep up with 2. Especially not with that giant corn head on there. So yeah. Definitely not going to be able to keep up with 2 with that thing. I might need all 4 grain carts for one combine, honestly. Turn the call 2 on and let it rip. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. To be honest. But that's alright. It's all good. Alright, I'm going to move some slurry and then I need to make a milk run. Wait, that's actually in corn. Chat, that's always planted in root crop. That $2.3 million. Never mind. I was like, I wonder if we can make a play on that field. $2.3 million. Holy jumping, boys. Holy jumping. All right, so all that root crop equipment I could sell. I'm not going to sell it. Realistically, I probably should sell one of the harvesters. I do have 3. But I don't think I'm going to. It's all gravy. Maybe we'll sell a little bit of mineral. Because it'd be nice to have matching combines, but I also don't know if matching combines is a good idea right now, so. I mean, I usually am here for bad ideas, so. There is that. I'm just saying. How much, okay, on the map in general, is that right? 1.8 million liters? That's a healthy amount. That'll fertilize a little bit. So that mineral feed's only worth $1 million right now if I sell it all. We'd have enough money for a combine. Oh gosh. I don't know. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with the deer. It's fine. Don't have to upgrade both right now. Obviously wouldn't be able to run them in the same field, but that's all right. It's all good. All I know is should get to it Thursday at some point. The chaffing. I want to chaff the big cornfield, the 100-acre cornfield, chat. That might be an experience. Just for the record. Acre cornfield. Chaff it all. That could be something. Or maybe I need to buy my, maybe I could spend the money right now on things to help me automate the homestead. Instead of a second combine. Maybe that's a W idea. Things that'll help me automate the homestead. That could be a good idea. It's like, I'd like to automate the slurry moving process, but with as tight of a turn as you have to make, I don't want to bring the auto drive across this other. Or wait, I'm not going to use the cow food one anymore, am I? I'm not going to use the cow food route. I could get rid of that and then make this a whole lot better, and then I can just yeah, I don't need this anymore. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. That would be better. Because I was thinking I was going to need like a small tractor and a small tank. But I don't think I need that. I could probably get by with something even like the semi, but that's kind of overkill. Plus, I need it to be dedicated on folder mode. So I do need something dedicated. But it doesn't have to be like a tiny, tiny tractor anymore. It could be something a little bit bigger. So why don't we look into that? At least buy something today to help with that aspect of what I want to do here. let's go. Oh no, this is the big trailer. I don't want to sell that much mineral. I want to sell mineral, but I don't want to sell that much. Let's not sell it all, John. Don't give in to the temptation here. There really is a huge temptation here just to sell it all. But like that would be really dumb. I feel like at the same time. Okay. Don't do it, John. Don't do it. Don't do it. I kind of want to do it though. Can you imagine just boom another $1 million? I mean, come on. It'd be so nice. Do it. like there's 150. Let's go like 200. 200's enough. That's all we're gonna do. Then that leaves 400 roughly in the. That's fine. That's fine. That's peachy. I'm happy. I mean, it's not a great price, but like I'm happy with that. Let's do that. Run it up into down. Boogity boogity boogity. Let's go race it. Right. Even this barley, to harvest this barley with the big combine, that's gonna put a hurting on them grain carts that I have. That is gonna put a hurting on the grain carts, yeah. Alright, let's sell this 200,000. Hooray. Gotta go fast. I mean, I still have that tractor I can sell. I think Scoot's allergic to that tractor, Chad. He really wants me to sell it. I think that's what it is. He wants me to sell it. He's allergic to it. Well, so the problem with going to the big grain carts is ideally you need bigger tractors. And really the bigger tractors is inside of this door. Knock, knock. The big articulated tractors, they wibble wobble so bad on auto drive running grain cart that's really not a viable option. Like it works, but it's so annoying that it's like not worth the time. I swear it needs to be inside that door, but it must not be. It must be here. Okay. 2 tracks work. You'd have to go with the Fendt 2-track though to get enough horsepower and weight. The 8R 2-track is just way too light of a tractor and not enough power. Now there's probably a bigger grain cart than what I have that I could use pretty comfortably. In fact, I almost guarantee there is. I could upgrade grain carts a little bit. I probably will. Yeah, I probably will have to be honest. But that's okay. It's the color, the blacked out Fendt. I don't know. I mean, I like the tractor. I just don't use it anymore because of the whole track thing, you know. You know, like the JCB. The JCB didn't have a job either until I got that mother bin, and then I used, which is way overkill for that tractor. Honestly, they're way overkill for that bin. I could get rid of that JCB too, and just use the Deere on there, the 7810. Not 7810, the 8400. Maybe I do that too. You know what? I'm going to do that. Because really, the only thing the 8400 gets you as far as the slurry bin. And if you think about it, I'm not often using the slurry bin and the thing at the same time. And really, the slurry bin just needs to go get dropped off at a field. You don't need a tractor on it. Now, you have to have a tractor on the mother bin to keep the, you know, run the auger, but this thing's just a bin, so why don't I sell the JCB? I'm not selling my Deere. I like this John Deere like a lot. And I don't use the JCB for anything besides this now. In fact, I took the duals off because it doesn't go in a field. So yeah, there's no point in keeping this as far as I'm concerned. So, all right. No. Hey. They are. Tracks are a necessity these days, yeah. For any, like, actual fieldwork stuff, yeah. You kind of have to have it. Really do. All right, that one's going. I'm actually going to keep those tippers because I think I'm going to use those again. I already got rid of Nick's Kubota. So, it's got to. Oh, man. I do need to buy another small tractor to run these around. I need one for feeding pigs. If I'm trying to automate the entire homestead, for the record. That's what I'm trying to do. And obviously I can get a very small tractor to do that. I mean, this thing only has 2.9 hours on it. Nah, it's gone. 2.9 hours on this tractor, chat. Why do we even buy it? Buy a brand new tractor and park it in the shed? Nah. Alright. Shouldn't have to 30 grand to repaint it. Not bad. 50 grand to repaint that one. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, that just paid for both the headers for a combine. The fence alone, you know? That's just paid for both of them. All right, so now the question is, do we get a matching red combine or do we get a yellow combine? They're the same combine, so we just stay with two reds, I guess. Red. Okay. All right. Red with tracks, long pipe, no plate. That's it. All right, let's make ourselves poor, chat, shall we? Case, yes. That doesn't matter. It's fine. So that was 177 for that head. Okay, so that didn't quite pay for both headers. I still might not run these big heads. I might change down the size. All that, and we have $420,000 now. Okay, so we can't do our onion thing. We're not going to be able to do that right now. But I want a tractor. I want a tiny tractor to pull a little wagon around the farm to feed the cows, chat. Actually, this grain cart here, this is a modded one. Says it requires 400 horsepower, which we have all day long. It holds up to 70,000 liters. I haven't actually, whoa. That's a color. I haven't actually used that mod yet. You know, honestly, I don't care if it's like an off-brand tractor either. If I could pick something small up on sale, like this little Deutz. Do we get a little, you know what? No, let's not do that. Let's stay on brand, chat. Let's stay on brand, chat, shall we? Oh man, it was a joke, I promise. 4750. I really like the 4755. Honestly, the 7810 is plenty for what I need. And then these are all bigger. I don't need. Maybe I just get another little 7810. They're so maneuverable. They work great on auto drive. I mean, I know I have one, but like, stay on brand, you know? Two-wheel drive's perfect. I don't need to customize this thing at all. 175 horsepower is plenty. Actually, wait, where's the, no, where's the, hello? No. What's the thing I'm looking for, chat? That is a rock box from hell. Holy cow. Wow. All right, I just think it looks better with the weights on it, you know? Although those, is that the right one? That looks kind of big. I guess we're gonna go with this one. Not sure if that's the right style for the era of the tractor, but it's all good. All right, so we'll send him here for now. So he's gonna be pulling a wagon around the homestead just like the other 7810. I tend to do this on maps. Riverbend was no different. I used a bunch of 7810s to pull little wagons around too. Definitely happened. That's all right. All right. Let's get this combine home as well. Let's go. Way too soon. These headers are ridiculous, by the way. Not so much the draper's fine, but like the corn head is a little. It's a little extra. But that's okay. It's all good. Alright, let's get this bad boy home. What's up, Trent? Trent, there's a big shiny rocket on the move. I'm sure you know this already, but it's up there. It's on the move. All right. All right, so we get this guy put away as well. And then look at some other stuff here in the homestead. Although it does kind of seem silly to maybe dedicate a tractor for feeding pigs, but then it's one less thing to forget to do. If it's running, I don't have to remember to do it. I got you, Trent. There's so many things, by the way, Trent. I've been watching Starbase the past like 2 days, or kind of just had it open the past 2 days. After not really paying attention to space stuff for a while, or really not space stuff, Starbase stuff. There's so much that's different right now, man. Like there's only 2 grid fins on that booster. I didn't know that. There's so much stuff, man. It's wild. It is absolutely wild how different this this stuff is now. Am I paying the AI workers to work on the farm? Maybe. Forgot to sell this header, chat. Wait, did I sell I sold the other combine, right? Well, let's put it this way. My finances aren't moving, right? I'm at $366,000 and it's been sitting there for a while. Oh, it just went down by $5. Yeah, I'm paying the workers. Yes. It doesn't come out like in real, it takes a minute. Like it rolls out slowly. But you only pay them for like their time. You're not paying, I'm not paying for like seed because what's it called? I use what's in the seeders. Like I have to refill them, right? So yeah. Minimum wage at best. At best. That might be generous, honestly. That might be a little generous, to be honest. Alright. This in the corner. Back up. And chat, I didn't really anticipate doing this today, but we just upgraded both. That is a beautiful sight, man. 2 big combines, big headers. That's great. That's why they leave skippers. AI, the in-game AI is pretty good about not leaving skippers. Course play is what leaves skippers everywhere. All those guys are just regular AI hired right now. So yeah, just regular H button. And they're getting the job done, you know? They are getting the job done. So all right, let's see. Chat, I never sold the darn combine. Wait a minute. I forgot to sell the combine. Oh, we're gonna be rich. Oh man. Well, I was like, oh, I forgot to sell the header. No, I forgot to sell the whole damn thing. Oh, that's amazing. Yo, that's like finding a $20 bill in a coat you put on for the first time in the winter, you know, in the pocket. I got a pocket full of 20s. Wait, I wish. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's amazing, chat. I can't believe I just did that. Forgot to sell the darn... Forgot to... $250,000 combine. We have $600,000. Let's go. Wow. You found a $50 bill in your checkbook the other day? Nice. Dude, I was mowing this lady's yard one time. And it was actually a friend of my sister. She married a dude named Stacy, but that's another story. That's another story. She legitimately did marry a dude named Stacy. Now it's onion time. Do we have to? I did say I would. But I was mowing her yard once back in the day. Before she married a dude named Stacy. But anyway. And I found like 60 or 80 bucks. And it wasn't even in her yard. It was like outside of a fence in a side yard. Still her yard, but like outside her back fence. And I was like, oh, because there was like a street and an alley there. And I was like, ah, somebody must have dropped this, right? I made the mistake of telling my sister. If free loot, yeah, you would think that. I told my sister, and she happened to talk to this person, and like, oh, of course, the person goes, I was missing money. I don't know how it got out there. I said I had to give it to my sister. She made me give it to her. She wouldn't let me like free loot it, keep it. I was so sad. I was like, come on, man. Like, I worked hard for that free money. All right, chat, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I need to leave and go make dinner, but Pops isn't home quite yet, so it's fine. If I'm going to have an auto drive, so my auto drive is going from the top of the screen down. If I have a little side route come in here to grab slurry, it would not make sense at all to have this turn off the main route and go that way. So I need to have it turn off the main route back there, go around the building, come in here to feed, and then exit back out. That's what I need to do. But yeah, and then we'll make it a secondary route because this guy is going to park on it. He's not going to be on folder mode or anything, so he'll park. All right. Oh, I hear you, little oinkers. Why did they sound so gross today? Y'all good? Y'all okay? Y'all have some Taco Bell or something? Yeah, the only thing here is I'll have to watch this when I do use the shed. I park my slurry equipment in there when I park my slurry equipment. Which is not all the time, I'm aware. It's okay. So yeah, I had to give the money back to chat, and it was sad. I was really upset about it, actually. And then there was this other time I was cutting a commercial building, and I hated that owner with a passion. Guy was a jerk. I think I found $50 in that yard, and I didn't tell nobody. I think I told my brother. I split it with him. To be honest. And by the way, I said Pops isn't home, and I just looked up, and he just spawned out front. Truck, trailer, lawnmower. It just spawned out there. Like, it wasn't there. And then he's there. It is incredible how that works sometimes, chat. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so something like that. And then just imagine this is a slurry tank, chat. I think I do need to buy another small tractor and a slurry tank too, a dedicated slurry tanker. Here, we'll just set that up. We'll just get it real quick. We'll do that. So I guess I'm definitely cutting grass tomorrow if he brought the lawnmower home, huh? What do we think for slurry, chat? Maybe something a little bigger? 47, do we go with the 4755? Problem with the 4755 is the stupid 3-point hitch on the front. It just looks dumb on these tractors to me. And you can't get rid of it, so I don't want that. I'm here for like the classic look for these tractors, you know? What's another like classic that looks good tractor that I have? I don't really have anything else, do I? JCB looks kind of old school, but I think that thing turns like a boat. I don't want that. It's cool looking, but you know, this here tractor reminds me of our 995 at the farm. I don't know why. It just does. The Mercedes tractors could be maybe a thing, right? But like, they're kind of not. Dads could hear you. Oh, he can, yeah. Maybe I don't buy anything and I look in the mods and see if I find anything else I like. I like the Alice, though, actually. This Agco Alice that I have. I kind of like it, but I don't know if I like it. Golly, that tire on that thing. Gee, dang, it's thick. There we go. That's better. Can you imagine taking this out in a plowed field? You would fall in. All right, I don't think I'm going to do anything, and I'll look around the internet and see if I can find a tractor that I like more. I'm thinking like old school John Deere, but not with the 3-point hitch on the front. That just doesn't look right to me. If I can find like a 4440 or something, and then pair that with, I'll go ahead and buy the tanker. Pair that with one of these tankers. I kind of don't know if I like that either, but like this would be plenty in the homestead. You know, even the little guy would be plenty. It's just gonna literally drive in circles around the homestead. So that would look pretty good. 4450. 4455. That'd probably look good too. Sound guard, yeah. That would probably work. Yeah, something like that. Old school Deere, but looks good. No 3-point hitch. You know, like this tractor looks great. There's actually this same tractor, by the way, but with duals, that is planting all the beans at the farm this year. The guy bought a little Kinsey planter, and he's pulling it with a 7810 with duals. And it's like, it sounds so good. When he has to, I guess he has the thing full throttle, but it sounds great. So yeah, Trent just DM'd me a link. Trent, thank you. I'll check it out later. Chad, I think for tonight we're done. We're gonna get on out of here. I gotta go make dinner for the fam, so let's hit the magic button. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.